Hello, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Monster Prom! Second term DLC came out yesterday evening for Valentine's Day. It would have been fun to actually get the video out on Valentine's Day, but because of the time difference, I unfortunately couldn't. But I'm playing it now. So, one player, second term, and a full game, 60 minutes. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. We have seen this. Back then we were young and unafraid. We can skip this thing. I will be playing as Vicky here. She is my favorite. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch their attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Holly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LaVey, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam Tillincourt, 400-something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was actually a lovable dork. Truly a lovable dork, sorry. Zoe. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculator Hewlett-Packard version 1.0. A library computer who had become sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. Mean, self-made gorgon with merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So I want to go for either Zoe or Calculator, either one of those like new romance companions. You wish you were raised by a really progressive marriage between kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it. Mysterious old man who saved me from the street in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. Yeah, let's go with wild wolves. Money is always nice. What is your spirit emoji? Snowman, because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards. And he has a kick-ass hat. Caucasian guy with a turban, because fuck stereotypes. An octopus emoji, best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. I'ma go with Snowman. It is, well, it's not actually snowing right now, but yesterday it was. Okay, what would be your dream first date? An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure, fierce fight that starts a lifelong rivalry open to become something else. Crimes, sexy decompiling, what? A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. A wild party in international waters. Sexy decompiling? Okay, I got a calculator there. What it would be the most appealing in a love partner? A big horn, kawaii eyes, tentacles, sharp wits, very tsundere personality, a taste for party. Kawaii eyes or tentacles, which one of these is Zoe? Tentacles? Tentacles! Yeah. Okay, let's go. Where do we start? We start from gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Yay! You catch the tail end of a classic Zoe calculator exchange. But student-teacher fic is super overdone and makes me really uncomfortable because, like, the inherent imbalance of power, like, could you imagine how problematic it would be if PGS hooked up with one of us? Ew.
Server error.
Oh my god, I love that! Oh. Also, I think that's Jacksepticeye was acting Calculaster, so. I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spider looks like anyway. EMGPGS not found. The joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky High.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat. You there! Killing Machine and Abyssal Terror! Rude! I need an impressive ally in my fight against the reign of the Laveys over the 8th Circle of Hell. Oh, we got some hell politics here as well. Also, girl, you're hot. God, I wish I was that buff. Input. Quickly respond about your sense of fashion being from the 8th Circle of Hell. I have no need for your rope or criticism. What I need is power of being beyond the average monster to aid in my glorious and righteously justified takeover. No thanks. I'd rather just write a steamy fanfiction in which you and Damien are a crack ship who hate sex just to annoy you for annoying us. We need to act now, while King and King LaVey are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable theme brunch. I'm not leaving without one of you with me. Holy shit, she really means it. Time to help one of your classmates out. Guess you better decide which one of you don't like. School is full of tough choices. Dahlia, don't be fooled. This eldritch being is clearly under Damien's spell already. Look at all these pictures she drew of Damien shirtless. She's a LaVey sympathizer. No, calling this robot a killing machine is inaccurate. A real killing machine would be a tank, and he's not a tank, so he's worthless. Go look for a tank. I'ma go with shirtless Damien. Oh, not so creative, damn it. This is quite the extensive collection of Damien LaVey drawings. But wait, this appears to be a wounded Damien being nursed by Vera. Damien lying in Liam's arms. Oh, those are just illustrations from my tragic hurt/comfort fix. Yes, I too would be comforted by Damien being hurt. No, that's not what it means at all. It's just that people enjoy the drama. Yes, my takeover of the 8th Circle will be gloriously dramatic. Come along, Eldritch Horror. I am no longer an Eldritch Horror. Okay, it is very hard to scream with this voice. But that's just okay. I am an Eldritch Cutie Pie. You will rue the day you have called me such. Your eyes will melt deep in your skull, and your skull will turn into dust inside the flesh of your face, which will rot off. Oh my. I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry. Emotion identified. Sadness and shame. Engage protocol. Comfort friend. Great. You're scared of both my living weapons. Clearly, you are in league with the LaVeys. Prepare to meet your doom. Aw, man. Now everyone is mad at you. Plus the beatdown Dahlia delivers gives you -2 fun and -1 charm because it's neither fun nor charming. Okay, this is going horribly. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna eat with Zoe. You watched Zoe watching Polly with increasing intensity. Hey Polly, I have a question.
Hey, Boo.
Hey Boo, I may or may not have an answer depending on if it's boring or not. Well, you know how you don't eat food? Yeah, duh. I'm a ghost. It would just go right through me. I can't digest it or absorb the nutrients or anything. Right. But you do drink alcohol and do drugs all the time.
Awesome, Boo.
Yeah, and it's awesome. But why can't you absorb illicit substances and have them affect you, but you can't eat food? That's actually a really good question, Zoe. I haven't thought about that. It's like sometimes you're totally corporeal, and then sometimes you're incorporeal. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, and it's awesome. But I'm awesome. It is an interesting question Zoe raises. Maybe you should look at this more closely. Hey Zoe, let's do some science. We can throw things at Polly and see what goes through her and what doesn't. Allow me to explain Polly's situation quite simply. Texture, solidity, density, heaviness, all synonyms for consistency. So if Polly doesn't have any of that, she'd naturally be inconsistent in her ghost powers. That's a smart answer, but maybe this will attract Zoe, yes. Ah, yeah, that's a great idea. What? No, it's not! Throwing a fork in 3, 2...
Hey.
Cut that down! Oh man, it went right through her. Let's try a spoon. Let's not try a spoon. That is so weird. It bounced off of her like she's totally corporeal. I guess the lesson we learned here is that ghost logic is no logic at all. That's why it rhymes. Ghost and no don't rhyme. Of course not. But there's no logic here. Watch out, I'm throwing a plate at you. You and Zoe have a great time throwing things at Polly and watching there be no logic in this game. That's why I love this game. The game, of course, being throw things at Polly. Obviously, wink. Oh god, I can't wink with glasses.
Let's go.
I need some fun. That day, during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from the nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air.
Disgusting.
Zoe! Wait, how did she speak? With this pompous British accent. Yes. Zoe! What is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet? Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fan fiction. By writing a story about me, a noble, a beautiful mer princess in forbidden romance with Ness O'Mahon, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom. I can't speak. The Prime Minister, Zoe. I would never date anyone from some socialist nightmarescape with a Prime Minister. But this has nothing to do with you. It is not set at spooky high, it is set at creepy high. And the Mare Princess is named Marmanda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters. Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all letters in Mare Monarchy culture? Why, I should have this dribble ripped into shreds with the label knife, the cutlery used to the most scathing of reviewers. See, Miranda, you're nothing like Maramanda. She totally would have gone with the slender spoon. I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense. Oh dear, this could get ugly. That it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though? It is up to you. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's done you a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbunt? You need to destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Miranda's right, Zoe. A better writer wouldn't even need to put something as disgusting as the air people into fanfiction. It's just a cheap trick for shock value like self-assessed or Embrek. I don't have too much creativity here, but I'm still gonna go with leave Zoe alone. Yes! Vicky is right, Miranda. Haven't you ever heard of the phrase, don't shoot the messenger? Oh, certainly yes. Loads of times. It's what all Daddy's messengers say, right before he shoots them. Why is it so hard to speak today? But of course, Joey is merely a classmate and subject, acting in this case as a messenger, so killing her would be inappropriate. And not covered by Daddy's insurance. So tell me more about this devious Marmanda person and her relationship with Nas O'Mahone. Well, as you can imagine, their love is inherently tragic and beautiful since they come from the Myr and Air Kingdoms respectively. I'd describe it as a typical star-crossed lover story with a large portion of hurt/comfort tropes since it is set during the Myr-Air War. Yes, and where might I find this Marmanda, so that I may bring her to justice? Oh, all the usual places. ff.net, AO3, she's definitely real and probably hiding from you somewhere far, far away. Like a desert. Anywhere where you won't interrupt my fan writing.
Spoiler alert.
Fake writing. Thanks for that, Vicky. Marmanda Vanderbunt may be extremely thinly veiled stand-in for Miranda, but she's my extremely thinly veiled stand-in for Miranda. I'm excited to continue her romantic adventures, and I hope you'll join me. Oh, honey, I will. By join her, Zoe means read her fic, which you realize when she sent you a link and a reminder to review. But hey, she's sharing something she loves with you. +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Let's go.
Let's go. I think I'm gonna take another round of party fun. That day during recess, I start a half-an-hour rave again. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't even ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how it works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. In the next round, you find yourself on a team with Zoe, Miranda, Dahlia, and the amalgam of fungus and fur that calls itself Violet and Tate. You're losing. What's the game? I'll stop all these dodgeballs with my face! Yes, good. Stand in front of me so that nothing ruins my expertly coiffed hair. Love your dress. And Zoe, go over there and I don't know, eat their brains or something. No can do, friendo. Too busy laughing at all this failure and imagining everybody naked. Plus my popcorn is almost ready.
You make a bad trip.
Hello? No, you're doing this all wrong. We can't see so clearly what this team's problem is. Why are we playing dodgeball on a recess? Is it that we're bad at dodgeball? Of course not. It's that you're bad at relationship. It's so obvious. Dahlia has her perfect sports body, but no understanding of tactics. All tactics, you're right in the mouth. Miranda is a natural leader, but her frail figure makes her unfit for team athletics. I wear my brittle bones with pride as proof of noble inbreeding. But if they were to fuse into single being, they would be unstoppable. You know, you might have a point. Princess Muscles will join your brawn with my brains. Sure, I can do that. I think I saw it on TV once. Time seems to freeze as Dahlia and Miranda spontaneously burst into dance. They gyrate, no, that's the thing, gyrate, sashay, and pirouette towards each other until Dahlia picks up Miranda and puts her on her shoulders.
Love is in the air.
It's just as we thought. The power of their love has made them unstoppable on the dodgeball court. Still, why are we playing dodgeball at recess? They are obliterating the competition with a combination of keen strategic insight and raw muscularity. Want to draw fan art, but can't look away. Yes, love really does conquer. Uh-oh. Hey guys, the game is over. We won. You can stop subjugating the other team now. I mean it. Hey, stop establishing a police state and ruling it with an iron fist. That is not what the gym is for. Ah, jeez. They've gone mad with power. If we don't do something to separate them, we're doomed. Hell yeah. You're great at fucking shit up. You hatch a devious plan. You know what they say, three's a crowd. Invite the third wheel to come ruin their fusion. Remind Miranda that if she really wants to follow Violet and Tate's advice, she should make sure to feed her host's brain. This is probably maybe smarts. I have quite a lot of smarts, the rest I'm not sure. Yes! What is this you say? I must feast upon my host's delicious brain to grow even more powerful? Hey, it's always worked for me. And me! And Tate too. Tate's face twitches in a momentary grimace, but calms again as he raises a slow, painful thumbs up. Marvelous! Good thing I brought my brain-eating spoon with me. A lady is never without a proper silverware. Whoa, hey! Stop putting that grapefruit spoon in my ear! That wasn't part of the deal. It is not a grapefruit spoon. Its proper name is Argent Lobotomizer. Now put me back on your shoulders so I can eat your brain. No. Look at yourself, Miri. Look at what you've become. This fusion is tearing us apart. My word. You're right. I've become what I despise the most in the world. Someone who actually eats food. Forgive me, Dahlia. I went mad with power. And to the rest of you, I apologize if we subjugated you a bit too zealously. Hey, no worries. All the memories of you two sweatily riding each other around in the gym have spanked my bank stocked up for the rest of the week. Have my spank bank stocked up. Yeah, that's what it says. Good to know. Meanwhile, you managed to wring +2 smart and +1 boldness out of the situation. Yes, after a slightly rocky start, I got this.
Let's go.
Let's go. So, yeah. Now I want to see with Zoe. I want to ask her to the prom. You sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has Screaming Man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets.
Friend Zoe, I'm afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What?
Eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born, as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firm word to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance.
You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways. Or convince Calculester that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculester. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Yeah, that one.
Status skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity.
Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one, poop is another, then crippling fear of death present in all mortals, P, and worst of all, opinions.
Is opinions truly that bad?
Well, he is a prominent user on Reddit.
Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse.
Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemon, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way, way worse than a couple of lemons. For some reason, that's oddly inspirational. Thank you, Zoe. You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're still interested in smooching Zoe, but still. Let's go. Okay, now we want... I think I want charm. Yes. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by heading part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She is now a bit less fabulous. You notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmares she has used to form her face. It's adorable. Vicky! Guess what? My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in Weird Tales magazine. I worked so hard on it and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me. Do you want me to ruin this moment for you?
Nah, that sounds like a challenge.
Leonard, come on. Why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods?
Because I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises.
Send nudes. What about world hunger, global warming, income equality, human trafficking?
You didn't let me finish. I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises. In the world of fandom specifically.
No, cool.
Social justice warriors win again.
It's not cool, Joey. It is not cool that publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now. I mean, look at you. You've got it all. You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. You come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. A magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand. But it's all a shallow marketing stunt, and that's worse. It's distracting from the real injustice that liberal media is too scared to discuss. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized? Oh, I just love the not so subtle social commentary in this.
If I was to entertain in the BS you just said, I'd say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and the numerous connections and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society.
Don't use the P word around me, Missy. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic, Zombie Sluts on Fuck Island, still has yet to be published?
Because you spent all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art? Possibly?
Perhaps you have a point. Oh, no, wait, I forgot you were a girl. This can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me.
Oh, looks like there's only one way to solve this. You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense. For years you've possessed the gem of Garoto, a powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect the 4 great artists and ask their opinions? Use the Call Art sorting hat to determine the objective value of the 2 comics. Okay. Let me see. This might be creativity. I don't have that much creativity. That might be fun. Or... Jesus, I don't know. Sorting hat! Ah, crap. A good thing that you stole this powerful artifact from California's oldest art college. They have their students by throwing darts at the board now, but honestly, it works about the same. You gently place the hat on Zoe's comic, but nothing happens. There seems to be a note safety pinned to the back. What's it say? Please insert $43,986 per year to be sorted. What? Who in the 9th place of torment can afford that kind of tuition?
People who are already rich, like my stepdad. Excuse me while I buy myself a sorting. 3 hours and a ridiculous amount of money later, that hat springs to life and spits a rhyme about Leonard's comic. You've clearly got some talent in you. Insert more money to continue. Ha! See, I'm the greatest, and all is because of me and not my privilege.
Boring.
Well, this is depressing. And I used to get drinks with the actual physical manifestation of depression itself. I'm out of here. With Zoe gone, there's nothing left to do but watch Leonard dump money into the hat you stole. You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Damn it! I'm sorry, Zoe.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. I still need more fun. I have way too little fun, but let's do something else for a change. Boldness. Yes, boldness. That day you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but gain +2 boldness. So, I was playing FOF, fans of...
Oh, I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe. I was playing FOF. I hope it stands for fuck off faker, because what you are, you're a faker.
What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Vicky how much fun I was having.
Being a fake gamer girl? Because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are, you would just be playing them. A real fan doesn't go around showing their fanness in people's faces. That's what girls do, because they're just doing it for attention.
Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation.
Fake conversation?
Leonard.
Fake Leonard. No, wait, real Leonard. Girls saw the fake ones.
So you're saying there are no real gamer girls?
I thought I had met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls, right up until she was, when the bitch friend-zoned me and went and dated some asshole Chagabra.
Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Poor Zoe. She's new enough to this whole being a high school girl that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with Leonard of the world. Leonards. Yeah. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming in peace. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter. Tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no wrong way to play video games. Ooh. That's probably charm, that's probably fun.
God damn it!
You pull out your phone and quickly create a Twitter profile of the first ever legitimate gamer girl.
And that, Joey, is why you're a fake attention craving. Oh wait, someone just followed me on Twitter and I must vet them immediately. Real gamer girl 42069. Oh sure, you're a real girl. Gamer girl. I'll be the judge of that. Ha! She barely knows anything about senior regular samurai frogs. What a fake fan. Oh, but scroll down and she's posting all these obscure facts like she needs to prove she's better than everyone. Bitch.
Wait, so she somehow knows too little and too much about this show?
Framing all these pictures just of her face like she doesn't even know everyone just to see her once. Framing all these pictures just of her face like she doesn't know everyone just wants to see her body. And look, doing all these cosplays in skimpy outfits just for the attention.
So now she's wearing too much clothes and too little clothes?
And here, that's fake little...
No.
You are done! May the sink swell into seas as you try to wash your hands and drown you in their depths. May your fingernails grow inwards and grow up your weak arms and pierce your brain. May you be boiled over by 1,000 farts, as is the traditional way of defeating a kappa.
Oh my. That was too personal. I shouldn't be speciesist no matter how.
Absolutely abominable.
You are. I'm so sorry. Zoe runs away in tears and you run away with -2 charm and -1 fun.
God damn, I'm not good at this game.
Okay, let's go. Well, I'm still... Ooh, hello, we have some new characters here. I kind of want to see the new character. Yeah, let's go see the new character. Good lord, all you want to do is eat in peace, and yet... We're here to save the world. Yeah, we know. From you, Dimitri.
Such a disgrace.
You wound me. Truly, you do. After all I've done for you. More like done to us. What about the time you betrayed us in the middle of a climactic battle, then unbetrayed us, then betrayed us 3 more times? Or that other time, the next morning, the empty bed? Why can't they talk as separate entities so you know which one is porking Dimitri? Then so be it. Let's end this, once and for all. And not like the last time I said that. Or the time before. This time I mean it. For real.
Enough of this.
Yeah. No, same. For real this time. Once and for all. Ugh. This is like the 7th final battle these dorks have had this week. You've had it with their bullshit. You take a fistful of ketchup packets and spew them all over Dimitri. Maybe some will get on his cape and he'll run away to get it dry cleaned. What's this? Blood? Oh, how you wound me, my loves. I feel no pain, but that in my heart. I will slink off to some cave to lay in agony between life and death, waiting to be tended to. You spot Dimitri squeezing some of the ketchup onto a hot dog and taking a bite on his way out of the cafeteria. What is that dude's deal? Julie, thank you for the selfless helping us on our adventure, Vicky. Ah, it was selfish. You really just want to eat in peace. Well, whatever. In return, allow us to help you on one of your adventures. Yeah, why not? They can go ahead and help you with solving an ancient enigma of your algebra homework, going to retrieve the legendary bag of lasagna-flavored chips from the supermarket down the street while you risk your life protecting this cafeteria table. Yeah, let's go that. We have heard of these lasagna-flavored chips, mostly through pleasant songs coming to us from our phones in 10-second increments. Very well. As long as you promise to guard this cafeteria table with your life.
Always the same with you.
Wait. Why do we need you to guard this? Never mind. Whatever. You helped us. We'll help you. That's what decent people do. That's what decent people do. Okay, Coven, sure, whatever. I bet they always try to be their best selves. Why are they even at this school? Alright, here are your chips. Don't ask why it took so long. It doesn't matter who was or wasn't making out with the near-dead Dimitri in a secret cave somewhere, as his wet shirt clung dramatically to his chiseled abs, and his breathing was ragged as he danced on the edge of life and death, and a choice had to be made as to whether to spare his life.
Killed soon.
Here's your change, goodbye! Your change? You didn't give them any money. Well, in their hurry to avoid further question, not that you were going to ask, you really don't care. They gave you +4 money. Sweet deal. Okay, that was cool. Week 3 evening. Let's go. Okay, and I have to go outside because I need some fun. That day during the recess, I once again start a half-an-hour rave that goes full on crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. You're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by nightmare fluid when Leonard slides into your midst. Oh, goddamn you, Leonard!
Hey, your art's not bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you.
Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up?
I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything.
Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that it won't drive your viewers insane, though.
If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with.
Great. Let's talk a little more about what you want, and then we can negotiate the price for the commission.
Excuse me? Price? Exposure to my 248 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you? I feel kinda sad that this fucker has more subscribers than me. I'm hurt.
What?
No.
Well, typical. Here I am, trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284! And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it could easily be 285 or 286, and from there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600. A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. Anyway, too long didn't read. No cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art, or whatever dumb fuck reasons artists have for doing what they do.
As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. If you can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what will happen to reality. Maybe you can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got two, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. If all you've got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with your future? Pledge to Zoe's indentured servant from ages 32 to 36. Ooh, these are both pretty good. Kidneys is probably boldness. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, but let's go with future.
God damn it!
Ah! I want to start over. Well, actually, a lot older. I'm actually a lot older than 36 because I'm a fucking Japanese swamp vampire. But I'll totally promise you 4 years of my distant future in exchange for a drawing today. Maybe I could get some use out of you. What kind of skills do you have? So many. Sucking out blood of cows' asses, for one thing. Writing expletive Latin missive to my favorite content creators anytime they had dare to make anything even slightly different than what I consumed as a child. Telling people their opinions are wrong.
Meh.
I don't think I actually have much use for any of those skills.
Wrong? See, I've started already.
No, I don't want you to.
Wrong! Man, you need me more than I thought. Ugh, that's it.
Universe over.
Zoe destroys the entire universe. Luckily, she replaces it with an almost identical duplicate. The only differences are that Leonard never started this stupid conversation, and Zoe likes you a little bit less. You lose -2 charm and -1 boldness. Well, shit. But I will leave this episode of Monster Prom right here and play the second part of this long game for you to come out tomorrow. So, thank you all so much for watching this. If you liked it, let me know. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you again next time.